you all your NHL and CHL news, here is Alex Furco.
I'm not going to keep this hat on for long because it won't fit my headphones. And my arms are already getting tired.
Casey Freeman.
Please don't touch him, he's pretty. he's never done anything wrong.
Casey.
Braden Renshaw.
I said $1 million and the rights to Newfoundland.
Merrick Robinson.
She answered the question. She said no, so then I went, okay.
And Phil Tremblay.
Nebraska could disappear off
know
the
it's in
face
the
of
States,
the
but
earth,
where's
and it would not
Nebraska?
affect me any.
Grab a seat because the show starts right now.
Yay!
We're back.
This is a new kind of show for today. Whoa. Just the three people, three amigos.
Yeah, new episode of the Coast to Coast podcast. It is November 14th on another late Thursday night.
Someone say too late.
We've got some games
say after
kicking off
hours.
pretty soon here, but with me as always, I'm Phil Tremblay with Mr. Merrick Robinson
Hello.
and Casey Freeman over there. We're missing a couple pieces today, but that's okay. We're still going to have a great hockey show. We're going to start off, I think, where we always start, as Mr. Alex Furco would say, with the Calgary Flames. Did you guys watch that game?
I don't watch any Flames games.
Was it against the Canucks?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, I
like,
did
Casey,
watch
you want
that.
to stand up and just show your little shirt off?
Sure.
Kind of rub it in a little.
I don't put any thought into these. I just wear it.
The
But
Calgary Flames went to Vancouver and lost 3-1 after going up 1-0, with the only goal being from Mr. Costco himself, Justin Kirkland.
I thought Justin Kirkland's done a lot more, but this is only his second goal of the season. I thought he was,
Really?
I thought he had a lot more.
Was his other goal against Pittsburgh?
I think so.
Oh, wow. And looking at the Canucks, the goals came from Eric Brandstrom, Elias Pettersson, who's finally woken up
on
after
his
signing
birthday,
his stupidly big contract,
And
and
Pius Suter. Pius?
I'm not sure. Kevin
Hughes?
Lankinen had, I probably botched his last name, had himself
No,
a
Lankinen's
night
right.
as the goalie for the Vancouver Canucks, though.
Not really, only 28 saves.
He had a .966 save percentage.
Well, yeah, he only let one in. 28 saves, that's what an NHL goalie should be doing.
Yeah, but have you seen the? Have you ever heard of a man?
You know who made more
Georgiev?
saves?
Vladar. Yeah, but who won?
Not Vladar.
Honestly, looking at it, like, I don't know, I'm looking at shots right now based off of just this game alone. Uyghur with 5, Kadri with 6, and then everyone else with kind of spanning. Matt Coronado, 3 shots. Seems to be. Do you think Matt Coronado stays up now? Finally,
Yeah,
You think?
Coronado's going to stay there. I think.
I thought it was a mistake taking him out.
Oh, absolutely.
I thought that was probably one of the weirdest things ever.
Especially now because we got news that Mantha's going away because he had ACL repair.
I didn't know he was like, because I remember one of our, like, a few weeks back, there was, we made a report just saying that he is out,
Yeah.
but I did not think it was that serious.
Yeah, so now he's out for the season. So that opens up, obviously, a spot for Coronado to stick around. Again, I think Coronado's in the kind of the similar amount of excitement through his career as a Wrangler that Dustin Wolf has had. So
Yeah,
I think it's exciting to have him in.
Yeah, no. Again, there's only so much you can go talk about when it just comes to one game, right? So,
That's true.
but the Calgary Flames, I believe, find themselves 4th in the Pacific after this game.
Yeah, we lost that spot to Vancouver.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah, because they're 3rd now. So
when I was watching that game, I just kept thinking of Phil being like, if they win this, can we say they're good?
and then Alex.
and then
went,
everyone
no.
just immediately said no.
What just happened?
Turned into Darth Vader there. Everyone just immediately says no, but I think they're still good.
I'm just looking at some of the just the game stats off just the main NHL website, and Vancouver 32 giveaways. It's like, I know it's not like the stat that everyone's super caring about, but like surely Calgary should have been able to capitalize on some of those, right? But
Well, they capitalized on one of them.
yeah, but not
Because
against.
Justin Kirkland's is unassisted.
Yeah.
So in my head, that's like a straight giveaway.
Is it actually?
But I don't know.
Actually, if you look at
is,
I think
would
it bounced
assume.
off.
I would look at the goal visualizer.
Yeah, if you go off NHL's goal visualizer, you can see that it kind of bounced off another Vancouver player in the danger zone, and Kirkland kind
Oh
of
yes,
gets
because
it
I
in.
did hear
yeah.
it was
Bounced off
Rooney and then
43.
Yeah.
which is,
Okay.
I think Quinn Hughes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, other than that, just looking at the standings.
And then I saw that because the Pedersen one's on a power play. I saw that they were going on the power play. I'm like, is it that guy Phil's always talking about? I don't think it was. I think it was.
I can see
Pedersen
if it
hasn't
was.
been doing very good outside, like since signing that contract.
Yeah.
From what I've seen.
It was not the guy.
No,
it
it
was not
wasn't.
Pospisil. It was. You said in the third,
No, it was right in the second period.
second
Looks
period, the slashing penalty.
like- I guess so.
Yeah, that was against Brandstrom. Yeah, that was Ryan Lomberg,
Yes.
We love Lomberg.
big guy.
Big guy. Don't want to get into a bar fight with him.
I just saw the video actually today of him sitting in the locker room waiting for everyone to come back from the end of the period because obviously he got booted.
Yeah.
And everyone, the rest of the team comes in. They're like, "Where's Lomby?" And just is like going up to him and loving him. And he was
Oh,
like,
that's
"That was
incredible.
insane." And then Lomberg goes, "I actually did feel kind of bad about the last few hits in
Oh,
there."
yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
But I think it was Uyghur. He goes, "Holy left."
Oh
eh?"
no,
Oh.
sorry. It would have been the Miromanov one because that was done at. Yes, I remember they got it at the end of the period, but then the Canucks ran the clock, and then it started at the beginning of the second period, and that's
Right.
when PD scored.
Yeah, Miromanov.
And just looking at the standing, the Vancouver Canucks overtake the Calgary Flames. They both share the same amount of points, but Vancouver has three less games played, which is a little scary. Again, I
Three less.
think all of us, even sadly you, have to think that Calgary's just going to slowly fall down the standings.
Nope. I think we're gonna stay as a playoff.
All right, so people with brains are going to think that.
Hey, whoa.
I'm just messing with you. I'm a Penguins fan, dude. I'm just
Yeah, you cannot
What?
I'm
speak.
just as delusional as you are.
No, you're not.
That's the fun in it.
Exactly.
We're in a playoff spot. You are nowhere near.
I wouldn't say nowhere near. Pittsburgh is literally one.
24th in the league.
Yeah, but if we win one game, we're in the playoff spot.
Yeah, but you can't win games because your goaltending sucks.
No, our defense sucks. We have Eric Carlson, man.
And your goaltending sucks too.
How would we trade Eric Carlson for Uyghur?
No chance.
Oh, I'd actually do that trade. Anyways, looking forward into what the Flames schedule.
The Calgary
have more,
Flames.
Flames have more points than the Stars right now too. So
Hey, but I'm assuming
I do not
the
wanna talk about the
Stars
Dallas Stars
also
right now.
have a lot
we could talk about the Dallas Stars
less
right
games played because
No.
they missed a week pretty much except for 2 games when they went to
Can you
that place.
Can you message the
That
Dallas
place.
Stars for me and just tell
That
them to
one-
really destroy the
no,
Boston
I can't
Bruins?
tag them in Instagram
No, but
stories
can you-
anymore.
What?
Other people can. I can't.
No way, really?
At the Dallas Stars, no,
She got
they hate
banned.
me.
She got
They
banned.
hate me there.
That is insane.
Wait,
I'm not
actually.
blocked, but I can't tag them.
My
That
buddy,
is actually crazy.
my buddy actually, a lot of people from the 7-1 game against Dallas against Pittsburgh, but my buddy's a big Boston fan, so maybe if Dallas scored 7 in the first period of this game, I would be very happy.
7-1
They
is
did beat Boston pretty
crazy.
good a few weeks ago, though.
Yeah,
too.
well, I wouldn't mind if they did it again. Please.
7-1 is
So,
crazy.
just looking forward, the Calgary Flames play one game kind of before our next show, which is kind
Yeah,
of
only one game. This is kind of like their break, I
the
guess.
struggling Nashville Predators.
I'm really hoping this is a scheduled win because, like, this Vancouver game was kind of a scheduled loss. If you look at,
You could argue the Kings one was supposed to be too.
no, that was at home at least. But like, you look at this run, like, you're away in Montreal, Boston, and Buffalo. You come back, you get 1 day off. You play the LA Kings, which are a solid team. You come out with a really good play against them. You do well, and then you immediately have to get on your airplane to get to Vancouver
Yeah.
to play a game, another late night game. Like,
No, exactly.
I know I was a little bit delusional and hoping that they could like hang on this game, but like it's pretty insane to expect them to be able to do this
Hey,
because rested hockey is going to beat tired hockey,
Yeah.
especially when they're like evenly matched teams, right?
So, I mean, statistically, teams that are in a playoff spot, like through American Thanksgiving, are, I can't remember the exact stat, but are very, very likely to make the playoffs. It's kind
I think
of
we're a playoff team right now. We're still looking good. We still have so much heart.
I cannot wait till like December and Calgary's just like
Yeah, but
where's
I'm also
Pittsburgh
like,
going to be around that?
there's a lot
Right
of
below you.
teams that are worse. I think I don't know. Rather than looking at all the teams that are better, there's a lot of teams that are worse out
I think
there.
I think the
don't
most
know.
shocking.
Pittsburgh Penguins.
Man, I was gonna say
Roasted.
at least I think the worst team, well, the worst team in the league is the Nashville Predators. And if you told that to any one of us at the beginning of the season, we would have laughed in your face.
Yeah, Preds and Canadians are tied.
Yeah, Calgary is only 12th in the league.
That's pretty good.
That is because if
That's
you're
top third.
There is more worse teams than them than better teams.
It's true.
Mathematically.
Mathematically,
I think we
that's
just
how
said
it
that
works.
3 different times in 3 different ways. But like, I'm just going off yours. Like the Nashville Predators.
There's 20 worse
But like,
teams.
going off of Nashville specifically, you just signed Stamkos, Shea, and Marchessault. You re-signed Saros. You have Roman Josi. You have that one line of Forsberg, O'Reilly, and Nyquist, and you're dead last.
Dead last. Tied for dead last.
Yeah, they just got to vibe a bit
Tied with dead last
more.
with Montreal.
I gotta go see U2, I think.
It worked for them last year. I'm just saying, you're not a good team if San Jose Sharks are better than you.
Well, but
Are
then
the Pittsburgh Penguins ahead of the Dallas?
But then you're saying, but then you're saying Columbus is a terrible team. You're saying Anaheim's a terrible team as well. When
And
last week
Montreal.
or on Tuesday we did talk about how great the Ducks goalie is and how apparently he's keeping them in
Yes, you can have
contention when you're a .400 team. Like no,
You can have good players on bad teams.
yeah, but they're not going to save teams. Even the Blackhawks last year, everyone thought Bedard was going to save them, and then
Nobody
didn't.
thought maybe you did, but I did not.
I didn't.
Okay.
I was the first person to say he
No,
wasn't going to.
I was just gonna say they're not gonna make playoffs, but their rebuild is. Chicago's gonna be scary in the next few years.
Everyone should be scared to go play for Chicago, not because of how bad of a team they are, though. Am I wrong? No, I'm
No.
not wrong. The Winnipeg Jets are 15-1-0, continuing on.
Are they
We're
playing
looking at the
tonight?
standings. We might as well go to there.
Oh, okay. I was like, where are we going?
So they're on top. New Jersey Devils.
That's not a surprise.
Sheldon
they had a
Keefe?
really off year last year. True. I mean,
New
I'm
Jersey
just saying.
Devils,
if
Minnesota
we're
Wild.
looking at the just basing it off Toronto's past few years, it wasn't Dubas's fault. It wasn't Keefe's fault. It wasn't Spetz's fault. Whose fault was it actually? I believe his name's Ryan Shanahan.
Brendan Shanahan.
Shanahan.
And now all Leafs fans are pointing to, well, maybe you're the reason we're not very good.
But also you say that, but then I look at goaltending in the past 3 years, and Toronto has not been concrete ever.
The
No,
Leafs are 7th in the league right now.
no, past few years.
Yeah.
Their combination this year has been very solid with Stolarz and Wall, even though Wall's been hurt for a bit of it. But going back to the best team in the league and best start in NHL history, what stops the Jets? They just destroyed the Rangers, 6-3, I believe, in the last game?
Was it 6-3? No, it wasn't quite that much.
Are you sure?
Oh, it was 6-3. It was that much.
And I want to say Igor Shesterkin was the one playing in that game
I think so,
I think
too.
so.
versus
I
Rangers.
still think it's going to be Florida. Because, I mean, if
To
you
get
look
their
at the
second loss?
standings, the Rangers are only down and around where the lowly Calgary Flames are in the standings. So the Rangers aren't very good. They're probably not going to make playoffs. But that's what you sound like.
Fair. I'm just looking at.
You're just Googling Mika's.
No, I've been paying attention to a lot of this, and a lot of Rangers fans are not very happy with with Mika Zibanejad specifically. But what a good point that I can't remember what the Instagram page was that they brought up was that it feels like the Rangers are relying so much on Igor Shesterkin that Panarin, Zibanejad, Kreider, Trouba, Fox, and the Lafreniere aren't necessarily producing as much as they normally would. So it's an interesting point. We need Alex to keep some sort of.
Speaking of the New York Rangers and relying on Mr. Shesterkin, the game started about 5 minutes ago, and it is 1-0. Guess who they're playing?
I saw, so I'm not gonna say anything.
The San Jose Sharks.
It's one. I'm sorry, you're lying.
I'm not lying.
Sometimes shows without Alex are fun because we're sporadic.
Timothy Liljegren.
Did he score?
Yeah, his
Let's
first.
go.
Assisted by.
Did anyone pick San Jose Sharks to win today?
Really? I will never pick the Rangers ever in my predictions.
Yep, Casey. I'm like that with the Islanders. I will never pick the Islanders.
Mike
I will
Wallner.
never pick the Rangers or the Blues. I might have picked them today, but
I might have picked the Blues. Wow, that is. Was that on the first shot? Nope.
no, they have 4 shots on goal.
You were just yeah. I mean, last year the Rangers did blow a 2-0 lead to the San Jose Sharks last year. So
True. All right, give me my
that is that's
goal replayer.
Phil's gonna be watching that.
Game Sunday.
Again, looking at the standings, you got your
No, it's not.
another team that's been a wagon as of recently is the Minnesota Wild, heavily based on the fact we ignore the schedule that we've made.
I don't think I've ever paid attention to a Minnesota Wild game.
Dude, you know who's been absolutely insane is Kirill Kaprizov.
I do know
That-
just from the name, I know he's one of the better players in the NHL.
in
That's all I really know.
In 15 games, he has 28 points.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I want to say he's like their biggest
on-
draft pick in the last few years for sure too.
Well,
but
they're
mind
gonna-
you, I say that says 2015.
And
so
just
that's
keep in
kinda-
mind that they're doing
like 10
they're doing
years ago.
good. They're doing good now, and their cap space is limited because of Suter and Parise. I think there's like $7 million tied up within buyout contracts.
Interesting.
And next year they get that
They're
$7
gone.
million.
So they can
So
they
they're-
can go in and grab
so it's a
someone
little-
really
Is
good.
Ryan Suter playing?
I think was he not in Dallas?
He was, but I don't think he's
No, if he's
playing.
not in, I know Parise is retired, so.
Ryan Suter is with the St. Louis Blues.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, the more you know.
understandable. I forget about that team all the time.
Me too, even though they won a Stanley Cup a little bit ago. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about Minnesota Wild at all. I know Kirill Kaprizov's pretty good.
Gus-
I know Marc-Andre Fleury exists. That's about it.
I love Fleury. Anyways,
Why's that?
Because he's funny. He's a personable hockey player. He was the last goalie to be drafted first overall.
The guy loves chicken too.
That too. We love you, Braden, and we miss you so much.
It's true.
Look at us. We're in a podcast without Alex.
It's only been 15 minutes. Oh no.
Oh, goodness gracious. All right, anyways.
You want to talk about Connor?
Yes. Good. Thank you.
Yeah, Connor McDavid. If he digs in just the right amount tonight, he will be on the. He will get 1,000
God.
points. He just got to dig in.
He
tonight.
did dig in last game.
He did. I will give him that. He dig in.
All of our
last night. That was
based
pretty
off
crazy.
of our predictions, I believe you and Braden said that he was going to get 1,000 games in Toronto. I said he
No,
was
1,000
what?
games.
Gaslight.
Oh, no,
Me and Braden said tonight, Thursday night versus
Okay.
Nashville.
You said. Did you say the Leafs?
No, I said tonight.
Okay, I said the Wild, which was
Yeah,
like
that is crazy.
Who would have thought he comes back and just drops 4 points?
Yeah, I think that's a normal thing for him, probably.
That's a McDavid thing. That's why
and
I
a
was
Mason
so
Marchment
hesitant.
thing.
Who?
Look him
You
up.
know who?
Beautiful blue eyes.
Yeah, did they win the cup?
Always
last
in the
year?
penalty box.
Not that game, I can tell you that. He was on the score sheet in that game. Anyways,
but
I think
that-
he gets it today.
That's why I was so hesitant to do these predictions like on Tuesday because I was like, there's a good to fair chance he just hangs the Islanders with 5 points in the first period.
And
right?
he low-key
You never know,
almost
and
did.
then he almost freaking did.
And then,
so
well,
now absolutely he does it.
He
tonight.
almost didn't though. They went into overtime, and then he got.
Did they actually?
I don't know if it was him scoring or Leon passing to him and then scoring.
They
Or
won
him
4-3
passing
in
to Leon.
overtime. Connor
But-
McDavid had 8 shots. Oh my goodness. Connor McDavid and Evan Bouchard combined for 16 shots between the two of them.
Isn't that the whole point of being a hockey
Wow.
player? Is take shots.
What? Take shots.
Not necessarily. Oh my goodness, Stuart Skinner.
Okay.
Okay, we love Stuart Skinner.
Well, speak for yourself.
I do.
Fair.
Also, Philadelphia has scored on Ottawa
I
already
was-
as well.
yeah.
I'm sad about that.
Well, at least Furco might be happy. Who scored at that one? I have no idea. It's not going to update. Lovely. We love NHL websites, don't we?
Oh, I hate that they're all different. All the
True.
teams' websites have different layouts. I don't get it. Uniform them. Make them the same. Like, what are we doing here?
I can see why we have Alex in our podcast.
I do for sure, absolutely.
Hey, you know what?
Considering
You know what? We're gonna dig in
we're gonna dig in right now.
right now, right
is
the
the
F
finals.
now. And Casey, Phil, and I are going to make a good show for all of you who are hopefully gonna watch us after.
We're only a third of the way in. Where are we going
Oh.
now, Merrick? Where do you want to go?
Yeah, you're the one who made the
closed
schedule.
So tomorrow will mark the return of Valerie Natrushkin, and for the Colorado Avalanche, who desperately need forwards due to the major amount of injuries they are having. But they definitely have woken up. I can say that. What is happening on this?
Are they
website?
bad still?
No,
Or
they're fourth in the division. No, they left.
Oh yeah, they've caught up to Calgary. Oops.
Yeah, no, they are.
Oh no.
They are fourth in the Central Division with 17 games played, 18 points. They are currently 9-8, which puts them 14th in the league, just slightly ahead of the Edmonton Oilers.
And Boston Bruins.
He's for sure coming back?
Yeah, he's been practicing and he gets reinstated tomorrow. So
Do you think that's gonna help?
help what?
The Colorado
The
Avalanche?
Oh, 100%.
You think
yes.
so?
Dude, in playoffs before he left, he had he had a lot of points for me in
Should I
my.
pick him up in fantasy? Is what I'm saying here.
You can't because I drafted him. I've had him on my IR since the very beginning of the season.
Bummer.
I guess I don't know. I go to Colorado Avalanche's website and I don't see any article about him, but you Google it and you do.
Yeah,
And
it's
Jared Bednar is
The
saying
Denver
it, but
Post.
have weathered what?
The Denver Post say Avalanche forward Valerie Nichushkin set to return on
Yeah.
Friday.
oh well, there you go. So, yeah,
Wow.
that'll make them a lot better. Obviously, we still wish and hope Landeskog returns this season, even with his setback that we talked about a little bit last show. I just can't, I'm sorry, I keep looking at the Winnipeg Jets stats, and it's ridiculous. They have a plus 39 goal differential. It's been 16 games. Their win percentage is a .938.
That's
because they've
insane.
only lost one game.
That's
They're-
crazy.
They got
The
three-
closest team to them is the New Jersey Devils, who have played 3 more games than them,
Yeah,
and they have 6 less points.
that's actually insane. That's
Winnipeg Jets have played 16 games, which is among the lowest.
Who coaches the Winnipeg Jets?
me.
I
But
don't think you're
also-
that good.
Was it
I
Rick
thought you were-
Bowness?
You play for the Oilers. You're
Was
right,
it Rick
that's true.
Bowness last year?
Yeah, and then he retired.
Okay, that's the bonus effect for you there. It happened in Dallas also. As soon as you get rid of Rick Bowness, you're great.
Well, I'm just saying, also Paul Maurice said if any other team's going to win the cup,
Yes.
it'll be the Winnipeg Jets.
Paul
Yeah.
Maurice kind of called his
Who?
shots.
Never heard
The
of that
current
guy.
coach of the Winnipeg Jets, and I am definitely going to pronounce his last name wrong.
Arniel?
Scott.
Scart.
Oh, pronounce his first name wrong too. Scott
Scart Arniel.
Arniel.
All right.
He actually does he have I wonder if he has. Is he coaching any other NHL teams? Do you think?
At the
I
same
have no
time?
Yes, Casey.
I
He's
thought you said,
coaching the
is
Flames right
he?
now.
Did you say
The Winnipeg Jets have
Oh, what
3
the?
forwards over 20 points right now.
He's played for the Winnipeg Jets, as a player.
That's cool.
Played in the 80s. Played for Buffalo and
Winnipeg Jets were a
Boston.
thing in the 80s?
They weren't very good in the 80s.
I thought they didn't exist.
He was a assistant
The what?
coach. Oh, well, he's been all. So he was an
What
assistant
didn't
coach
exist in the
from
80s?
2002
The
to
Winnipeg
2006 with the Buffalo
No, they
Sabres.
were. The Winnipeg Jets went to Arizona. Did
Yeah.
they not? Or Phoenix?
And then he went to the AHL and
Teemu
coached the
Selanne.
Manitoba Moose from 2006 2010. Was the head coach of the Columbus Blue Jackets
Okay.
from 2010 to 2012. And that we're just going through it all. And
We got time.
we need the talking points here.
The Winnipeg,
So he's been with the Rangers
Over whoever this guy
from
is.
2013 to 2018, and was with the Capitals up until 2022, and has been with the Jets for the past 3 years.
Capitals weren't very good.
I think
Oh.
they're good now. What are you talking about, man? They're good now.
They are okay. Although they
They're-
seem to have.
what?
They have. Where
Dude,
are
I don't
they?
like the Capitals, man.
They're 21. They've got a couple more points than the Calgary Flames, but they're probably going to keep going down, probably not make playoffs.
The Flames? Oh, it's 1-0.
The Flames.
What are you talking about, man?
Talking about the Capitals.
Just to do a little quick goal update, it's currently 1-1 in the Flyers and Senators game, and the
Let's
Tampa
go.
Bay Lightning are leading the Winnipeg Jets as we speak with a goal from. Really? No, with a goal from Jake Gensel. That hurts.
Ooh,
And
that
assists
sucks.
from Nicholas Paul.
That sucks.
Kyle Connor, Mike Scheifele, Nikolai Ehlers are leading the Winnipeg Jets, obviously doing what they need to do to make sure their team is as good as they are. It's quite a weird situation. 'cause
Dude, you can go on what's their record? They're 14-1. You can go on a
15-1.
7-game
15-1.
losing streak, and you'd still be fine.
You're still in playoffs, yeah. And it's cool because we knew Winnipeg was decent last year, but
I can
no one
guarantee-
would have.
no one.
had this bad.
Yeah, it's good that they're finally
Everyone, including us, thought Oilers would be first.
performing. I feel like at the beginning of the season, I feel like they always have a good rush at the end of the season, kind of thing. But we all just breeze over it, kind of
Yeah.
thing. But
In other words, I feel like we forget about the Winnipeg Jets.
Well,
a little bit,
Winnipeg's
and
quite forgettable.
I'm also I know they were struggling for ticket sales last year.
Oh yeah,
Actually-
they couldn't get people to come to games.
So
Now
I
it's
Yeah.
better.
so I'm
actually,
hoping
the
that they're
interesting
doing
stat, I
well.
read this today, so they are obviously first in the league, but they are 30th in attendance,
Oh really?
which
So
is
it's not
a
helping.
little ridiculous.
I'll drive to Winnipeg and watch a game
I won't.
for free.
Oh,
Yeah, for free.
Winnipeg.
now I will. Now I will.
Let's just get sponsored by the Winnipeg Jets.
Let's just get sponsored.
By the Winnipeg Jets.
Anyways, moving along, as Alex would say,
Moving right along.
we'll go into fantasy jail. Obviously,
Oh yeah, we got some fantasy
Oh.
jail going on. I gotta
unfortunately,
check
we've
I should
missed
look.
so many segments. We're missing so many people who run these segments. So I'm going to do my best to do this segment, even though I have no idea what Braden's criteria
I mean,
is.
there's only 3 of us. We can each make a nomination.
True. I have nominated, ironically, from the
What
Winnipeg
do I
Jets.
even look at? like for them to be bad? The average? The average.
No, it'd be the recently, like how much points they've gotten. So my highlight is Cole Perfetti, who has gotten me a solid
Oh my
0.1
God. I'm moving them right
this
now.
week and has not been very good for me, but I don't want to drop him because I know he is a very good player going forward, and if I drop him, he'll drop 5 goals. So, Phil Trombley, who is your fantasy jail player of the week?
I've got 2 that are kind of going on trial here. I've got Brett Howden from the Vegas Golden Knights, and unfortunately, we're starting to set a trial date for Sean Monahan here. He started the season out great, Sean Monahan. He was great, and I thought he was going to. Past 7 days, he's only gotten me -2 points. So, I mean, that's not the end of the world. It's only -2. Like, that's not huge, but, like, it's not super great. Honorable mentions to be named to trial include Wenberg with 1.55. Oh, that just went up.
Maybe
we're looking at live stats here.
Did he just score?
1.55. No, I think he probably just got a shot. Anthony Sorelli only has gotten me 0.6 in the past week. As a pretty first
my fantasy team.
Nice. Jared Spurgeon's only gotten me 1 point. My goalies are doing well though. Bobrovsky, Vasilevsky, and Dustin Wolf. That's a pretty solid lineup of goalies.
I think is Igor Shesterkin starting in the Sharks game?
I don't know.
Okay, thank goodness, because I have Jonathan Quick.
I'm not there.
Thanks.
Casey, fantasy jail.
None of them. They're doing great.
She does have, like, you gotta keep in mind, her team's majority Dallas Stars. They haven't played since Monday.
They're trying their best out there.
But I do have one fantasy jail from one of the players, or one of the people in our podcast.
Oh, yes.
Alex Furco has, I think, sent right to Straitjacket.
I don't know if it was straight jacket, but he's going to jail. He's skipping the trial period.
Jamie Ben has been nominated for Alex Furco because, again, in our league, we run penalty minutes are minus points. So, Jamie Ben in the game against the Winnipeg Jets on, I believe,
19
Saturday,
penalty minutes.
Yeah.
which accumulated 19 penalty minutes, which equals minus 14. And the funny part was we were texting in our fantasy group chat. Basically, because at the time it was 4-0 Winnipeg Jets, and Alex does have Connor Hellebuck. So I made what a lot of hockey fans know as you don't say shutout because you jinx it.
I did that last night too. We'll get to that at WHL
That's
Corner.
Juju. Both
And
of you.
so I said that Hellebuck will balance it out because he will get a shutout.
And then within
about
like
3 minutes
45
later,
seconds, yeah.
the
Yeah.
Dallas Stars score a goal, and Alex was livid.
He was so mad.
I do not think I can repeat anything he said on our podcast here because I don't want to owe people donuts. But it was quite funny because I believe it was Kate. I think it was you that said, "Oh, they scored," and I
Yeah, it was like
think I
Rope
actually started
scored.
crying.
That was crazy.
Because I
think there was
jinxed
8
it.
minutes left in the game when you said that too.
Yeah, like it was near the end. It was quite near. I was very proud of myself for that one. I'm not gonna lie. That was very funny. But Casey, you
Just
said you
ruining
don't have
lives.
anyone for your fantasy.
I don't know. What do I
games?
look at?
Look at their stats. Their numbers.
This
How many
number?
points they've gained yet.
They're good. I'm winning.
That's true. You are beating me right now. Your Dallas team had a great night.
Oh,
the
I
other
wasn't
night.
even looking at
No,
the
we don't need to talk about that night, though.
We can
What?
talk about that night.
No, it's okay.
Although I
Yeah,
didn't have
they're
many people playing last night, so that didn't help me much.
This is so.
They're doing good.
This is so wonky.
William Nylander's doing great.
That is true. He is.
My goalies, I guess, they're not doing well, I don't think.
I guess have we updated like where we are in the standings for just us three? I guess. So Casey's
Winning,
Casey's currently 0-5.
but
Sorry.
winning at life. They're the
currently-
cutest team out there.
I'm
true.
4-1.
I am 2-3.
Oh, you brought it back a bit.
I've brought it back a bit. I still have.
Until now. When will I win? Somebody
Actually,
tell me.
Casey has
Either
like
against
quite a
Sierra or
few points
Aiden.
scored.
No, I've already lost against Aiden.
Oh, that's points against. Never mind.
Oh, Bob.
Okay, yeah, my team's great, aren't they?
I don't mean.
Showing nothing.
I know. I've been trying to like scroll through this, but it is very strange.
iPads. Classic iPads.
People, am I right? Anyways,
Yeah, hockey players.
Alex, come back.
Alex, come back. We miss you.
We miss
There's
you.
gonna be like no conductor round 3 here.
Hey, we're having fun. Are you having fun?
Sure.
Well, okay, maybe not. Maybe I need to leave.
Okay,
There's
what's
the
next on our
Stacey jamming.
schedule
Well,
that you
Have we
made?
already blown through the whole thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Besides,
Oh, no.
like our CHL corner, which is supposed to. I mean, it's been half an hour.
Yeah, we're doing
You
great.
know how bad it is when we're talking about the time.
We're doing great. I give you 2 seconds. I can do CHL.
Well,
quarter.
that's kind of supposed to be saved for like the last 15.
Not really. Who
Well-
made that rule?
That was kind of the part of the planning of the show today.
Oh, was it?
Mary-
'Cause
Okay,
we've
sure,
gotten
then.
really by the plan today.
Well, I'm sorry, we're missing 2 people, and some of those people have like the biggest segments, i.e., Braden. Like I don't know how.
The biggest segment, I don't
No,
think.
because he had fantasy jail as well as
Oh,
the Q
fantasy
corner.
jail.
Oh,
okay,
no one
okay.
cares about Q corner.
Oh,
Sorry, Braden.
what the?
We're not in the queue. We're not even close to the queue.
I'll talk about the queue. Braden
Okay.
wants to say something.
I think Braden.
Braden did say he wanted to say something, but he didn't say what names of players or
No,
he
teams.
just said,
He did say something.
I know he said something.
something.
It wasn't
What did
very
Hey, what did he say?
informative.
What did he say again? If you want to snag, what?
the Eagles have a triple header this weekend in Quebec.
Oh yeah, they
That's
play.
it. That's the whole
They
Q
play
quarter.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, we said
What's
that on
first?
Tuesday.
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh, never mind. I think.
I don't know why he wants us to say that again, but whatever.
Okay,
All right.
reset.
Welcome back to the Coast to Coast.
No, no. Not that again, please. I'm just looking at the scores of the live updates. Currently, it is
Has it
1-1.
changed in the past?
Actually, yeah, it has.
5 minutes?
No, it actually has. It is 1-1 in the Devils and Panthers game with.
Oh my God.
Good morning.
Today, Junior.
Yeah, for real. Goals by Nico Heischer and Jesper Bokovist.
That's a name.
Good morning. To ya.
Were you looking?
I'm looking at.
Cause I.
What? Okay, well, on this it says. Nico
Gaslight.
Hischier. It says goal. Was it a tip? Okay. Apparently, I'm being lied to by the internet, which is.
Classic. Don't listen to everything you see on the internet, folks. What are we saying?
Let's talk about maybe games we're excited for this weekend or
You know what, Casey? That's a great idea. I'm very
That's a
excited.
great idea.
I'm very excited because the Pittsburgh Penguins get to play the San Jose Sharks, and we're gonna lose that game. I'm gonna
Oh
cry.
my God! Is that when things are gonna start moving? You think, or
Moving.
like,
What do you
or
mean
is
moving?
it? Are things gonna start happening after if they lose
What do
to
you-
the Sharks?
We've already created the fire sale. We traded Lars Eller a few days ago.
You guys
Oh.
better
You
lose to
started. The
Sharks.
Dallas Stars helped start the fire sale.
I know, but like I think,
We didn't start the fire.
but that's it. Lars Eller's gone, and that's it. You get 2 draft
That's
picks.
what's gonna fix it.
No. Well, what part of a rebuild is how are we trading a player and receiving draft picks fixing a problem? Our team is not good. The Penguins will not be good.
There you go. We got him to say it.
I've said that 6 times today.
We got to
No,
say
but-
it.
Basically, Kyle Dubas recently said that Crosby will not be traded. Thank God.
Yeah, everybody else could.
Dude, I saw. Okay, we're going to talk about Pittsburgh for a second, I guess. Kevin Weeks, we need to have a conversation. Why did Kevin Weeks' lawyer just pop up? Who
What a
are you?
weird name.
Kevin Weeks
Kevin
always has
Weeks-
the good angles out there.
No, he had one
sorry,
of
I
the
mean-
worst takes I've ever seen in
I
my
meant
life.
physical angles because he's
Oh.
always taping himself like from here,
is he
and
actually?
it's like the top of his head.
So Kevin Weeks today decided to talk about a potential trade between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Nashville Predators. So earlier this week, Kyle Dubas said everyone is for trade except Sidney Crosby, and later, after some digging, he also is excluding Evgeny Malkin and Brian Rust. So yes, the tag is
Okay.
available. And Kevin Weeks took that information, was like, I think Sidney Crosby is going to go to the Nashville Predators.
For Steven Stamkos?
No, why would we do? But like, why? How does any of that work? How is there a link between them? Between Dubas saying Crosby's not for trade, and now he's going to go to Nashville.
Oh, he's a defenseman. That
Yeah.
sucks.
Who?
Letang.
How did you not know that?
I've heard that. I
Shut up.
listened to a podcast the other day that wouldn't be surprised if, with Nashville struggling, Steven Stamkos is up for a trade. Just because they're not vibing,
but
obviously.
he can't go back to Tampa because Jake Gensel took all of the money. That
Well,
would
yeah,
have been
I
for
don't
him.
think he would go back to Tampa.
But where would he go?
Pittsburgh, they need him.
No. We don't.
Who
need
else
to
is good on
We don't want to
Pittsburgh?
get older. We want to get younger.
Ryan Graves is good.
That is actually, ironically a true statement. He's been the Penguins' best defenseman. And this is
What about
with this is
forwards?
with
'Cause,
having.
like, I'm trying to find like a Pittsburgh Penguin that Calgary could use, like a nice forward, like a really good forward.
Nobody. Like, ironically,
'Cause-
probably just Crosby.
Anthony
Malkin.
Beauvillier, maybe. He's been around a little bit lately.
That's ironic.
He's got
He has
5
up on
goals.
his-
He's got
Oh,
6
really?
points in 18 games.
He was good
He
at the
just,
start
yeah,
of
but
the
he's been on
season,
the
he said.
fourth line. He literally got a goal last night after being put back on the first line.
Fair. Maybe.
So-
He was the only goal against Dallas. But
Thanks,
he's been
Casey.
traded quite a bit.
You suck.
At least we didn't get shut out. It's okay.
He almost did.
Well, you know what? Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. Here's your quote of the day, folks. Alex, please come back.
This is brutal.
We're having fun here.
What game are you excited for, Phil?
I'm excited to see. Actually, I'm not even. I don't even want to say it because I know as soon as the words leave my mouth, I'm gonna jinx the Scotiabank Saddle Dome, and somehow the 32nd in the league Nashville Predators are gonna beat Dustin Wolf and the
Yeah,
Calgary
but
Flames
probably.
like 6-1.
Let's
or
be
something
honest here.
Stupid.
Who do you think, like, if the Flames were playing the Sharks and the Flames were playing the Predators, which game do you feel more confident?
It's probably the Sharks.
Exactly. If the Penguins or any other team played the Predators, I'm a little scared.
I think.
Actually, I do want to check.
I am excited. I mean, I'm always excited to watch the Calgary Flames play. I like, especially right now. Like,
Yeah.
it's fun hockey
It's
to
good,
watch
yeah.
right now. There's so much heart in that team. It's really fun hockey to watch.
I'm just looking at UC Saros' stats here. 13 games played. This is linked to Calgary. 4 wins, 2 shutouts, 2.64 goals against, and a 9.11 save
And they're
percentage.
still last in the league. That's insane.
What is the problem?
It honestly kind of baffles me.
I agreed, because would Calgary start Wolf, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because Vladar, I think they're going to start leaning to Wolf. Because we can talk about Dustin Wolf here. 5 wins, 2 losses, 1 overtime loss as a rookie goaltender. Average goals against of 2.8, still with 5 wins. .913
There
save
are-
percentage. That's not great.
But there are some
It's
issues
decent.
that concern me with him.
Okay.
And I'm going to base this off, yes, the Calgary Flames beat the Penguins. We're going to get that out the way. But looking at that shootout, I'm worried because, again, don't know why Pittsburgh didn't keep doing this, but when Raquel shot, it went glove side, top corner, goal. Crosby shot the same spot. He missed it inside post. Again, still beat Dustin Wolf, though. And then nobody shot thereafter. Don't know why. But he is not a big goalie.
No, that's what everyone said for the past 4 years.
That was also like a
Is he
month ago,
small?
though, was it not?
No, but that's an easy example because
Yeah.
it's the only shootout he's been in.
That's
But
not
the
true.
fact
Oh, okay.
That's not true. He was in a shootout like 2 days ago.
against who? That was his first shootout. Anyways,
That was
it's just it raises some red flags that if in that shootout or on a breakaway that portion up top of the net is open often, it's gonna be like, okay, well, does he have enough? Not even just enough agility, because he obviously does. Is that size just gonna end up being a factor for his entire career? So and I know some Flames fans obviously, like Phil, you love Dustin Wolf. He is the goalie going forward, but does that not raise a concern for you with the height?
Small goalies will work. Small goalies work. He'll figure it out. He'll get there. And it wasn't his only shootout. His other shootout was the shootout loss against the Sabres.
Oh right.
The matinee game.
Nope,
Okay.
never mind. That wasn't Wolf
Was this-
either.
Oh really?
That was Vladar. What am I
So,
thinking? I
Casey-
swear there was another shootout.
And so Casey, you did start this little tangent of saying. No, saying
Who I'm
like
excited
game.
for?
Yeah, exactly. So what game are you excited for?
I guess probably just like Dallas and Boston tonight. I think those are always good games.
Is
but
Andre starting? Andre Swayman?
I'm assuming so. I don't ever see us starting.
A battle for the
Where do you see
second
that?
string.
Do you see that somewhere? I don't even know how to look that up.
I'm just assuming because Boston
Oh.
hasn't played it back to back.
I don't know. Yeah.
So
but I'm assuming.
you could argue this is a battle for the second, like the backup position in the Four Nations tournament.
It's
as
true.
these two American goalies, because I think
Yeah.
it's pretty obvious who the America's number one
Yeah,
goalie
it's going to
is.
be Hellebuck.
But also
And
there's
the Jets fans made that known.
Yeah.
the
you saw those
Blackhawks are playing in Vancouver this weekend, and that's Connor Bedard's first game in Vancouver because he was injured last year.
That'll be fun.
Have you seen what he's been saying
So
today?
yeah, I saw that today. They're like, oh, like, are you getting lots of tickets? He's like, yeah, I'm paying to play there
Oh,
at this
yeah.
point.
Yeah, he spent so much money that basically he's paid to be in the game.
Womp womp.
You'll be fine.
Bummer.
I was about to say, just give it about a day and you'll make it all back.
but,
yeah.
but that's exciting. So
I wish I made
That is
Connor
cool. I
Bedard
think
money.
that'll be fun.
whenever I'm at a Canucks game, like and Dallas is playing, I always am like, Jamie Benn's family is probably here. I just think of like all the people who like, yeah, their home is Vancouver
Would you
or whatever.
Would you ever think about getting those jerseys like these examples, the Tom Brady one, where it's half of it was the Buccaneers and then half of it was the Patriots?
But,
Would you do that with the Canucks, the Predators, and the Stars?
She got 3 arms now?
Well, you could also just go
Just put it
green
down the middle?
and then just split them.
Yeah, that's true.
I
Or you
would
just go
get
Vancouver,
it for
Dallas.
Nashville and
Sure.
Dallas, and then put like Matt Duchene's name still on the back.
That
Kind of
would-
thing. I would do
Ooh,
that.
See, that would work.
So Matt Duchene, what Casey is saying is go to Vancouver and you can make it all easy.
You made it all happen.
It's a
Oh, and then
possibility.
Sorry, this also came up. Dante Fabro was put on waivers by the Nashville Predators, and he was picked up by Columbus. So that's super
did.
sad, which is crazy because like somebody on Twitter pointed out like when he would play with Roman Josi. So he's playing with like the best of the best, but then some days he wouldn't even play, which I thought was I'm like they're like how does he get that treatment?
Yeah, I saw on Twitter, Elliot Friedman was like, I would be it could be Elliot Friedman, could be someone else, but basically they were saying I'd be very surprised if he does go to the AHL because he does carry, I believe, a 2.65 cap hit. And you just reminded me from Vancouver. Tonight is the return of Dakota Joshua, who has just,
Oh my
who
God.
assumingly has defeated testicular cancer.
He was just working at Tim Hortons the other day.
Well, maybe he was.
Like
He was
Maybe that was his plan B. Maybe.
no, it was like a promotional thing that him and
yeah.
Connor Garland were working at Tim Hortons.
Connor
So
Garland.
honestly, I think good
guy
for
who-
him. I think
Yes, that's
cancer is
good.
never good in any situation ever, and I think
No.
well he did a lot of work with because obviously
No.
testicular cancer is a very weird topic when it comes to a lot of young men, and I think he did a very good job in kind of saying this is what happened, this is what you should do,
Yeah.
and then he did a lot of stuff with that. So good on him. Really glad that he's assumingly made a full recovery, and I hope he I think he scores tonight. I think-
Especially here in Movember. It's a good time for him
Yes.
to come back. Gotta love Movember. I see you're getting to the spirit.
I'm trying. I need to shave this. This.
What?
My beard, the very patchy beard.
I'll tell you some more games that I'm excited about for
Yes.
this weekend as the Calgary Hitmen take on the 5th ranked in the Western Conference Spokane Chiefs on Friday.
Are you telling me
Then
you're going to
the
the dub
next-
corner?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And then the next day, they take on the last ranked in the league.
Oh.
No, that's not true. Last ranked in the conference, Wenatchee Wild. Anyone know where Wenatchee is?
East Washington?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, I guess close to Spokane also.
Yeah. The Wenatchee Wild also, they used to be Winnipeg's team, and then
They used to be Cranbrook,
Whoa, hello.
Cranbrook's team.
Really?
They were the Kootenay Ice.
Cranbrook had a team.
Yeah, no, in like 2018 I
seven
went to a
people
game.
there.
I know nothing about the WHL.
But no, I just know that because then they went to Winnipeg.
And they went to
Literally
Winnipeg.
for
And
a
then-
hot minute because
And then no one showed up.
I saw Cranbrook in 2018, so
Yeah.
like not very long they were in Winnipeg, and then
Yeah.
just moved to.
Yeah, because
Wenatchee.
I mean, they can barely get, the Jets are the best team in the NHL. They can barely get people to come to
Yeah.
their team. You can't imagine going to a WHL team
Which
that
is
also
still
is not
insane.
good. Wenatchee Wild have played 18 games. They have 14 points. The only two teams below them were in the league are Regina Pats and Moose Jaw Warriors.
I also remember. You did mention that when I was talking about jinxing Alex's shutout,
Oh yeah.
you jinxed something yourself.
I did, and I'm really mad at myself for it. So last night, the Calgary Hitmen were taking on the Portland Eagles. I think that's what they're
Winterhawks?
called.
Winterhawks.
Winterhawks, same thing.
Wait,
Um,
the Winterhawks have a guy named Merrick on their team. Who's the goalie?
Whoa,
Yeah.
Merrick Schlenker. Good name.
Excuse
But
me.
yes, so they took on. Did I just close that tab? No, I didn't.
Why? So many penalties, man. Holy cow.
I don't know. They get chippy. The
WHL
dub games are
games
actually
are like
getting
that.
chippy
apparently.
these days. They're wild. I'm kind of sad I didn't watch this game. I was
You didn't get to see
playing
Merrick.
pinball. But Carter Yakimchuk with the delay of game penalty. That's a rare one, I find. I feel like I haven't seen a delay of game penalty in a while.
I just saw one the other day. Don't know where.
The most often,
Just in
I
general.
think it was
most
the Canucks
often-
game,
the most
but
often ones are the ones when you're in your own zone and you just go flick and it goes, oh.
yeah, it just doesn't.
And it's also funny because like you see all the players like it was him, that's out.
Yeah,
Give me the.
everyone gets it right
Give me
away. But last night's game against the Winterhawks was the debut of new Calgary Hitmen goalie in replace of Ethan Buenaventura, Kaysen Kobelka from Calgary, Alberta, hometown game. He played a great game, 29 shots, 28 saves, and I'm so mad at myself because we looked at the score with like 4 minutes to go
Oh
in the
my
game.
God.
I'm just reading it. The Winterhawks broke. How do you say his last name? The goal. Him and the goalie.
Kobelka?
Kobelka's shutout with 1:51 remaining.
Yeah, I'm like, there's 3 minutes left in the game,
Two.
and me and my girlfriend look at the score, and I'm like, oh no way, Kobelka's he could get a shutout in his first game.
You can't.
And then I check it like 5 minutes later, and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
You can't say.
The commentators are the worst for it too. John Shorthouse has done it so many times
Oh,
to Roberto Luongo. I feel.
Have you seen
like.
those ones on the NFL where they'll be like, oh, this kicker hasn't missed in like 30
Oh,
consecutive.
that happens a lot
Yeah,
too.
he hasn't missed in 30
Crazy.
kicks, and then
And then they miss
usually
it.
there's 2 announcers, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, I wouldn't know. Maybe you shouldn't have said that. He shanks. He goes, that's why
Told
you
ya.
shouldn't have said it.
Yeah. Anyway, that's something I can work on before I get a job as a hockey commentator.
We're all
one
gonna
day.
be together. We're all gonna be like in the same like kind of group, but we're all gonna be different, like in different spots in the same broadcast. And we're gonna hear Phil. He's gonna get a shutout, and everyone on the mic, Phil.
Unfortunately, I think Ben Kindle had a bit of a point scoring streak up until this game that unfortunately ended there.
Oh, did it end?
No, I'm completely wrong.
I'm never trusting you again.
Nice.
Yeah, that's fair. A 3-game point streak that ended in Portland with 3 points in the Tri-City game. That Tri-City game was pretty brutal too. I mean, we talked about it a bit on Tuesday, but like they blew it pretty good, that one.
Just looking at some of the WHL, just I'm trying to get, like, this is kind of a learning experience for me because I'm all NHL, right? Gavin McKenna still leads the league with 39 points, and he has not yet turned 17. That's terrifying.
Most of them haven't.
Yeah, but he's like young. He's 16.
He's 16,
Yeah, he's younger, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Looking at this, is there any? I'm just looking at like, 'cause it's all based off of the top 5 stats, right? So,
Yeah.
Eric, 2 of the Calgary Hitmen, is tied for the league lead in shutouts with 1.
Really?
Well,
Oh, with one.
there's everyone has 1.
Well, Kaysen
one.
Kobelka could have gotten into that, but I had to
You
open my
ruined it.
dumb,
So,
stupid mouth.
We're gonna get an interview with Casey Kobelka, and we're gonna get him to yell at you.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool.
That's pretty good. Yeah, Ben Kindle still leads the team in points and goals. Goals by a lot, 12 goals. The next one is Carson Wetch in
Where's
second
Ben Kindle in the
with 7.
like, and the entirety? How many points does Ben Kindle have?
24.
Okay, he might not be point. Okay, okay. Oh.
Phil was saying earlier that the Flames are ahead of Dallas. Yeah, Flames have 3 more games played than Dallas.
That's not good.
Dallas and Tampa Bay have the least amount of games played with 14, which I think is crazy because
Also the Canucks and Rangers.
Florida. Oh, do they? Oh, yeah, you're right. But then Florida's like also the team that went to Finland, and they still have 16 games played. I don't know. The
We love-
scheduling is crazy.
The
but-
scheduling's weird, especially because there's like no games in February.
Did I say Florida or did I say Finland?
You said
You
Florida.
said Florida went to
Okay,
Finland.
Don't
okay.
worry.
If Finland went to Florida.
The scheduling is going to be weird just purely because the Four Nations tournament kind of takes up all of February.
Stupid.
Yeah, they're. I thought it's like similar to the Olympic break. It's like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Olympic break, every country gets to go play. Instead
Okay,
of
Phil.
a randomly selected 4.
Okay, Phil. Anyways,
doesn't
just doing a
include
little
the champion. I
recap
think it's
of
stupid.
some of the games. It is now 2-1 Devils over the Panthers, and it is now 1-0
What?
Blues over the
What's the date
Sabres.
today?
Every other game has stayed the same. With goals from the Panthers, it was not Nico Hischier like the website lied to me. It was Stefan Nosen on goal 1 and Jesper Bratt on goal numero 2. And in the St. Louis Blues
Numero
game,
2.
it was Brendan Saad who scored the goal, assisted by Braden Shen and Colton Parenka. Fantasy points.
There you go.
We love to see it.
Now
And
what,
with about
Mary?
10
Oh wait, I have another game I'm excited for this weekend.
Let's go.
The
Please.
Grey Cup.
Oh,
I'm going
yeah.
to it. I got
You're
my
going
ticket
to the Grey
yesterday.
Cup.
Get to see the Jonas Brothers.
That's
Sorry.
are they doing the halftime show?
Yeah, which is crazy.
Green Day did the halftime
I
show
feel.
last year, which
I
was
know,
cooler,
right?
much
Green Day,
cooler.
the Jonas Brothers, but
For
When
those
did
who
they
do
go
not
together?
know, she's going to the CFL, which is the Canadian Football League.
you think we have American fans?
I have an
Yes.
opinion about the CFL, but no one's gonna like it.
Uh oh.
This is a hockey podcast, but go ahead.
I think they should just become part of the NFL,
That would be crazy.
and then they should just suck for 6 years, eat it, and then eventually it'll grow the sport.
But I like having the fact that
But,
like
NFL is just huge. So.
I like
Yeah,
the
that's
fact
why
that
they should be a part of
people
it.
who try it in the NFL can come to Canada.
Yeah.
We're like, don't worry.
And they come in, and every
It's
time they're
cold
like, oh,
here.
this is actually pretty crazy.
But then oftentimes when CFL players go to the NFL,
They don't make it.
don't do very good.
No. Yeah.
But that's why I'm like, just become like merge. The CFL teams suck in the NFL for 5 years until they kind of actually get the purchase that they
Yes,
should have,
yeah.
and then it becomes
Okay, I got a
Kinda
question.
part
I
of
got a
it.
weird question for you two then. Would you consider the next best league from the NHL to be the AHL or the KHL?
AHL 100%.
Well, I thought there was gonna be some sort of division that could, maybe
No,
spark a conversation. But
no. Well, because the KHL, like
I guess it's got like some wash-
KHL is where the AHL players go to die.
Some of them, but some of them are like a lot of like older Russian players. Like I know Ovechkin's gonna end up playing in the K. I know Malkin's gonna end up playing in the K.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
they'll still
yeah.
be able to. But I bet you when they're at that level, they won't be able to play in the A.
True.
The A is rough hockey.
And the egg,
The
to
egg?
me, the A
The
gives
egg, the
hope. It gives
Yeah.
hope. You're like, I could still make it
Yeah,
until
Oh,
you're older.
that was
like
one-
it's directly connected to the NHL rosters. The K isn't.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. Speaking of the AHL, I forgot to mention this because we were, I guess, talking about Pittsburgh a bit. Tristan Jarry has been brought back up, and I'm really glad he didn't start the Dallas game. For that, because
been
all
like
that
13
all that
gone.
confidence would have gone to the
was
garbage
he just
can.
up at that point? He wasn't.
He was up, but he was
dressed.
healthy scratched.
Okay.
Because Penguins were running 3 goalies, but today they sent down Bloomqvist, which makes sense but sucks. Jarry went 4-0 in the AHL with, I
That's
believe,
good.
a 9.36 save percentage, and he had good stats, so hopefully his confidence are back. If he lose, and I assume he'll play either one of the Columbus. Actually, I know he's going to play either the Columbus or the Sharks game. Please don't lose that one.
Oh, look
If we
who's-
want a chance, if the Penguins want a chance to get Jarry back to when he was decent the past couple of years, he can't lose that game, and or else his confidence will be shot, and the Penguins will be stuck with a goalie who makes too much money.
Oh man, look at who's leading the AHL right now. It's your Calgary Wranglers. Love to see it. 11
they're
and
so
3 right
good.
now. That's wild. I gotta go to more Wranglers games.
What other stuff? I'm gonna check. I want to
I
see.
just gotta do more stuff that isn't work and school.
Why are the baby Penguins so good?
Baby Pens are because they just had an NHL
And
goalie join their roster.
Hershey is
That
always
is true.
good.
They actually just lost their first game since he left.
Yeah,
Hershey's always good.
and then Casey's
Yeah.
Texas Stars are sitting 13th,
Can we switch
and the
like the
Abbotsford Canucks are
records?
17th.
Is it possible to like switch the records of NHL teams?
I know, that's
and
why I
AHL?
say
yeah,
when a
just
team's-
swap the rosters.
Because I
When a
would
team's
love it if the
struggling,
Pen-
just switch it up.
If the Pittsburgh Penguins were 8-3, I'd be over the moon right now.
Send Sydney to Wilkes-Barre.
Let's not do that.
I don't think
That'd be
they
so
can
fun.
No, I don't want to do that.
Oh.
because there's no way he has a 2-way contract.
I know,
can tell you
but
now-
that's fine.
Can you imagine
Everyone's-
Sidney
one-
Crosby signed to a 3-year, 2-way contract?
See, I believe he's one of a few players who doesn't have a lot of things where he can move.
No. Yeah.
Those players are the superstars.
Including the numbers
Sidney
that he
Crosby
gets
when
paid?
yeah.
That
I was
doesn't
gonna
bother
say,
me. That bothers him.
I
was
know,
gonna say,
I
when
love
he
it.
turns 87, he's gonna come back and sign like a 3-day contract just to say he did it.
No, when he retires,
When he
he's
turns
gonna,
87.
wait, he's gonna retire on his birthday, and then like Pittsburgh, like the city of Pittsburgh is gonna be like, we dub this day Sidney Crosby Day or something.
I would hate it if they did that.
Yeah, of course you would, but it's still funny. UC
What are-
Soros did this exact
Is
same.
there anything
thing.
in Nova Scotia named after him?
Probably.
Probably 100%.
There's like
Well,
a
it'd
John
be really nice if Braden was here and we could ask the
Yes!
Nova Scotia guy.
Braden.
So let's search it up. Is anything?
Let's talk about things named after athletes. There's a Taves Lake in Winnipeg for Jonathan Taves.
That's pretty sweet.
That's actually
Imagine
pretty cool.
getting a lake. One other thing that I couldn't imagine being is a player on the Utica Comets right now who
Are they
have played
bad?
12 games and not won a single one.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine being 0-12? That is like you gotta at least.
I actually can from like when I play hockey, like just in my life, so it hurts.
the Utica Comets might bring you on, honestly.
So no, there is currently not anything in Nova Scotia named after Sidney Crosby. In 2018, Halifax City staff recommended against renaming a road after Crosby because he was not yet retired. So
guy's-
basically, once he retires, I wouldn't be surprised if something comes up.
This guy's name is Tag Bertuzzi. Is he related to Tyler Bertuzzi?
Maybe. But isn't there a sign in Nova Scotia that literally says like home of Sidney Crosby?
I think so, yeah.
Nova Scotia sign.
There's a highway named after Brad Gushue in Newfoundland.
That's pretty cool.
Who? That's like the worst curler.
What? Didn't
Say
he,
it
like, win
again.
things?
You're gonna get canceled by all
Kevin
the curling
Cooley is
fans.
better. Just
Oh
saying.
my God, you're gonna get canceled.
I'm saying facts here. There's nothing but facts.
All those 60-year-old ladies are gonna come after you.
Oh no.
Maybe that's what he wants.
Oh, so it's not Nova Scotia. It's Cole Harbour. It says,
Oh yes, okay.
It says,
where?
"Welcome to Cole Harbour, home of Sidney Crosby."
Ah, okay.
Welcome to Cole Harbour.
Damn.
Why
Why wouldn't they
What?
just rename
I was
it
gonna
Crosby,
make a joke
Crosby
about-
Harbor?
about
then they have,
chicken
like-
and Marc-Andre Fleury, but
God, he loves chicken.
but
Guy
that's because he
loves
played
chicken,
for
too.
the junior team in Nova Scotia, right?
Yeah.
That's why I
the
cheer
Screaming
for
Eagles.
when
Screaming
Brayden talks about the Q. I like how do you say it?
Rimouski.
Rimouski.
Thank you. Because Crosby played for them. So I also don't know anything about the Q, and only reason I like the Hitmen and I like the Warriors because of Jaeger. But
Jaeger bomb.
yeah, he's no longer.
Even though
a
he's
Penguin.
not a Penguin anymore.
Well, Rutger plays for the Baby Pens, so I can't really cheer
Yeah.
for an NCAA team. So, with about 5
NCAA
minutes
team.
left, NCAA, my bad.
The Baby Pens are not an NCAA team.
No, I'm saying Rutger used to play in the NCAA, so I can't. If it was like Jaeger and went back to the NCAA, I would have cheered for an NCAA team, which I think would have been Michigan. I think that was the team. we won.
I don't know, man. I just
So,
like you.
let's do some personal reflection. How did you guys like the show today?
I think that was a good show. I think it was nice.
I think it was a sporadic show that we needed to have.
We had a little bit of
We had a little bit
Organization.
we had a little bit of a hiccup, and then Casey
saves the day.
Casey took the Titanic and steered it away from the iceberg.
It already hit it.
I just heard them laughing up there.
I think Maya liked that joke.
It already hit the iceberg at that point.
Oh, this
I was
is-
just on the door floating away.
With Jack.
No, by myself. I'm an
Jack
independent
dies.
woman.
I
Have you not seen the movie?
Why would I watch the Titanic?
It's
What?
one of the best movies of all time.
Have you seen Interstellar?
No, that's true. Fair.
I'm so happy I made that point because that makes me look so smart.
Yeah, you get one of those
Have
every
you
once
seen
in a
Interstellar?
while.
Yeah, I have. Have you seen what's the Leonardo DiCaprio movie?
Inception?
That one, yeah.
Of course, I've seen Inception.
But you haven't seen Interstellar.
Inception's better.
Titanic is also Leonardo DiCaprio.
Have you seen
movie.
Shawshank Redemption?
All right. I've seen clips of Shawshank Redemption.
Okay, well.
I know it is based off of The Simpsons mocking it.
That's fair.
Based off The Simpsons mocking the Calgary Flames and calling their video game team the Calgary Lames.
Was that recent? Or was that like a while ago?
Like I was probably
I know you
I think
sent it-
2019
Oh, okay.
when
Oh
the
yeah,
episode
when
aired.
we really sucked.
In 2019, you were good.
Oh.
What?
Were we?
What are you talking about?
Wasn't that so
Back to
long
hockey, I
ago
guess.
when we were bad?
You finished third in the NHL.
Oh, never mind. We were pretty
You
good in
finished
2019.
third in the Pacific. Sorry.
Why did we get called the Calgary Lames then?
Because you
I
were lame.
think it's just
But we were
This
good.
team had Anderson, Backlund, Bennett, Brody. I'm not gonna say that name. Goudreau, Giordano, Hemenick, Hannafin, Lucic,
David Riddick, nice.
Lindholm,
Nice.
Mangiapane.
what team hasn't
Monahan,
he played for?
Buddy
True.
Robinson. Oh, that guy.
And Cam Talbot?
Buddy Robinson was the
That's
guy that
crazy.
killed Pittsburgh. The 17-year.
Buddy? His name's Buddy?
Yeah, well, Buddy
He
really.
killed a 17-year-old Pittsburgh, but what?
Pittsburgh could have made the playoffs, but he scored the game-winning goal to stop them from making the playoffs.
His
17
name's
years straight.
Buddy?
Yeah.
Does he still play? Who is he? How
Yeah,
old
he's in
is
Chicago now.
he? Oh,
He's in Chicago. I
why does
think.
he look so old?
He's a buddy. He's 33.
He's a buddy.
He's just a little buddy.
He's just a little buddy. He's what? I wouldn't say little. He is.
Is he playing
six-
still?
I'm sorry. He's 6'6". Wait, does that say 6'6"? Yeah, he's not a little buddy.
Oh, he's a big buddy.
He's
He
a
only
big
played
boy.
62 games in his life.
That's
That's not a
62
lot of
more
games.
games than any of us are gonna play. He's played 9 this
That's
for
not the
yourself.
point here.
He's
Speak for
played nine-
yourself,
Hey,
first of all.
He's played 9. Oh,
You don't know
no,
my
he hasn't-
story.
Sorry, he has not played the season.
No, okay, that's what I'm getting
He
to.
might be retired. Eddie Robinson.
Okay. All right. Well, it's 6 o'clock. Thank you guys for watching this very special episode of the Thursday Night Coast to Coast.
This is the Three Amigos.
Phil Tremblay here as always,
Speak
along
for
with Merrick
yourself.
Robinson
After hours.
and Casey
Casey Freeman.
Freeman.
Boom.
We'll see you guys later.
See you guys on Tuesday.
With hopefully 5 people.
Enjoy the hockey this weekend. Have a good night.